My name's Hartnet. I live in London, well, just recently moved to Southampton, and I studied Sustainable Maritime Operations. My course was online distance learning, kind of modular, so almost like 3-4 month blocks, part-time, which worked quite well around my work. So because I work at sea, 2 months on, 2 months off, I kind of made it work where when I was at home, I could focus the time to study, and then when I was at sea, I didn't really have to worry too much. You know, there was periods where it overlaps a few weeks here and there, but it wasn't too stressful to do. There was a period where just towards the end where I had to kind of postpone one module, which wasn't too much of a problem just because of the rotations and work and buying a new house, and you know, too much on my plate was never good. But yeah, it worked out quite well with and the lecturers were quite understanding as well, which really helped when you kind of told them, you know, I can't do it right now. You know, there's a little bit of flexibility, which is helpful. The biggest experience in comparison to another university that I've studied at is, although it's online, you can download it, so you don't always have to rely on internet connection, which is really important when you're working at sea, because not all ships have the best internet connection. When I studied at Solent for my deck officer qualification, I wanted to top it up to a full degree. When I approached them, they weren't flexible. They were kind of like, well, no, you have to basically study full time. They didn't offer a part-time program. And for me, I kind of did a bit of research and I found the MLA to actually offer flexible. And I kind of spoke to them beforehand to see if I was able to pause and then recontinue when timings didn't work or whatever. As in everyone's life, things change, you have a plan and then it changes, and it did for me as well. Quite nice to, you know, actually get a degree, top it up, a H&D to a full degree, and then also get a first. You know, I worked hard for that. I found it quite interesting, some of the material, some of the, you know, like everything you do in life, you know, some things you don't want to do. But actually, most things within this kind of course I found interesting and actually helped me. And I think people, if they come into this a bit with an open mind of what they're going to achieve and how it may help them, being able to go and do some research by yourself without too much guidance is important as well. I think sometimes people forget that when you're at university. So if you're thinking about studying at the MLA, I think you make it what it is for yourself. You just need to ask questions when you're unsure. You get the response quite quickly. So I would recommend MLA, and I have already done to a couple of people, mainly because of the flexibility. Also, if you look at other universities, price always factors in. So it's competitive. It's generally a little bit cheaper than other ones, which makes sense because it's online, it's part-time. You don't have the infrastructure as such as other universities, so cost is always an impact for a lot of people nowadays as well. The materials are easy to follow, intuitive as well, and yeah, you can get the help when you need it.